Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is the brother Amar Rucha, coming at you with another lesson, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rucha HaKadosh. Double honors as always to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, who rule well and peace and blessings to the elect, and also to the great multitude destined for salvation from all four corners of the earth, man, who are going to look like, the heathens, man, basically. The scriptures tell us, man, that the Lord scattered us among all nations, man. And so I want to just do a quick lesson on that, man, and show some, here's an example right now, man. This football player, he plays for football, what guys call in Babylon called soccer, and in other parts of the world, right? He's an Israelite, man. He's a footballer. He plays for Chelsea Football Club, and he's very good, man. And he's an Israelite, man, and we're gonna get into that, man. So let's read a bit about him anyway, man. So, Cole Jermaine Palmer, man. If that's ever a Jake name, man. Jakes love that name. Excuse me. Jermaine, man, they love it. So Cole Jermaine Palmer, born 6th of May 2002, is an English professional footballer who plays as an attacking midfielder or winger for the Premier League club Chelsea and the England national team. Known for his dribbling, playmaking and composure, he's regarded as one of the best players in the world. And that's just recent times, really, man. He used to play for Man City, and they didn't really see, so I can only speak in plain, he used to play for another club called Manchester City, and they didn't really get the levels out of him what Chelsea are getting out of him, man. But he's come up hard this last season and this season, and he's a top player, man. And that's because he's an Israelite, man. Because you got to understand that the scripture says that we are the form of all things, man. Right? So we are, we're basically the best, man. So let's get into and this guy, man. He shows you how the Lord can put a talent on you, man. Because he doesn't come across as very studious, very academic, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of footballers are, because of the love of the sport, man. They focus all their time on that craft, man. But he really comes across like, he's not really very smart at all, man. And I don't say that to disrespect. I don't really know him, I don't know him like that. But yeah, that's how he comes across, man. But where he comes across genius levels is on the pitch, man. So what I'm going to get into is you can Google he can Google his footballing career if you like and all of that good stuff, man. But let's get to the crux of the issue, man. So personal life, it says Palmer is of Afro-Kittian descent on his father's side of the family. His grandfather, Sterry, born 1953, emigrated in 1960, aged 6, while his great-grandparents were part of the Windrush generation, migrating 5 years earlier. Palmer emblazoned his boots with the flag of England and the flag of St. Kitts and Nevis. So he's proud of he's proud of his heritage, man. So Afro-Kittitians and Nevisians are St. Kitts and Nevis people whose ancestry lies within the continent of Africa, most notably West Africa. And as we all know, we after the sacking of Jerusalem 70 AD, we scattered amongst the heathens in Western Africa, man. Right? Listen, man. Let me tell you this right now. When it comes to sports, it's, amongst other things, but when it comes to sports, man, when you see so-called black people rising to the top of that sport, man, they're not Africans, man. Right? Africans don't have that flavor, man. All right. There's not many top pro-African, actually African, Hamitic basketball players, right? Or footballers, for that matter. When you look at the World Cup, when it comes to soccer, I wouldn't call it that for, a broader audience. You know, when it comes to soccer, we hate calling it that over here. We call it football, man. When it comes to soccer, you know, when you look at the African Cup of Nations, man, it's the Western African clubs that always do best in those tournaments, man. Because they're full of Israelites, man. Let's just read what it says, man. Windrush Generation. It says what? Let's just click on it real quick. It says the British African Caribbean people, or British Afro-Caribbean, are an ethnic group in the United Kingdom. Right, and look, man, I will say it again, we're not Africans, man. We're Israelites, man. You know, not everybody that's of the same skin tone, man. Not all skin. Not if there's a saying, not all skin folk are kinfolk, man. You know. So it says, our ethnic group in the United Kingdom, they are British citizens whose recent ancestors originate from the Caribbean and further trace much of their ancestry to West and Central Africa, or they are nationals of the Caribbean who reside in the UK. Just to put, you know, you can Google that too, man, but, you know, that's another subject, man. Right, man, so yeah, this guy, let's get you know, so his father, man, his father was an Israelite, his great-grandfather was an Israelite, man. It's like his father was Israelite, his grandfather was Israelite, and his great-grandfather was Israelite. But look, man, you'd be forgiven for thinking that he's an Edomite, man. Right, look at this, man. I mean, he looks like an Edomite, right? Nah, man, this guy, this is a Jake right here, man. So let me get into the scriptures, man. Let's get cracking into the scriptures. Let's go to Ezekiel 11th chapter. Just to make it to a point, right? Right, this is Ezekiel 11:14. It says, again the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, thy brethren, even thy brethren, the men of thy kindred, right? Meaning that's of the same ilk, of the same bloodlines, man. And all the house of Israel holy are they, unto whom the inhabitants of Jerusalem have said, get ye far away from the Lord. Unto us is this land given in possession. Therefore say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, although I have cast them far off among the heathen, and although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come. Right. So the Lord scattered us a long time ago amongst all the nations, man. So what do you think? What do you suppose happened? You know, we integrate, we become Hellenized in those places. We raise families, you know, and generations in those families, man. It's like in those families, in those nations, man, right? Amongst the heathens, man. So much so that our future generations become to look like the heathens, man. Right, and this is everywhere, man. It says, 17 says, therefore say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, even I will even gather you from the people and assemble you out of the countries where ye have been scattered, and I will give you the land of Israel. So, you know, let's go to Isaiah 11:11, man. Right? And it says, and it shall come to pass in that day, this is the day of the Lord, that the Lord, when Yahweh returns, I should say, that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. And you got a lot of Israelites that only know part of this truth that believe that Israelites are just African Americans, man, so-called African Americans, right? They've turned it into a black thing, and we have never taught that, man. All right, we've never taught that it's a black thing. Okay, we've always taught, this, in fact, let me finish this and I'll get something else. It says, verse 12 says, and he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. Right? So, you still got Jakes getting bugged out when they see someone that doesn't look dark skinned in a camp, man. You need to get over that, man. Understand biology, man. Like, there's no such thing as mixing races, alright? That's a false teaching of Esau, man. You can't mix a race. A race is a race, because it comes from the seed line, man. It's a seed line. Alright, let's get Numbers 1 and 18 real quick. And it says, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families, by the house of their fathers, right, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, by their polls. So it goes through the father, man. It's as simple as that. So basically, long story short, you are what your father is, man. You are the sperm, man, the seed, right? There's no two seeds coming together to make, you'd have to look, let's put it in a silly context. In order to have a mixed race, you would have to put two seeds together, and that doesn't work, because that would mean two men impregnating the same woman at the same time, and that's just going off. All right, so there's no such thing as mixed race, man. Let's get this word sperm, right, in the etymology online dictionary, right? Or the online etymology dictionary, I should say. It says male seminal fluid, male seed of any kind, right? Probably from Old French sperma, esperme, or seed, sperm. Directly from late Latin sperma, seed, semen, right? From Greek sperma, the seed of plants, also of animals, literally that which is sown, right? To spread, to sow, and so that's what the Lord commanded, man. Go forth and multiply, right? Spreading the seed, man, so we could become a great nation, man, right? Of size. That's why the scriptures say that we're as the sand of the sea, man. We can't be destroyed, man. It's not of the Lord's will anyway, and there's too many of us, right? So there is no mixed race. It's false. And to get people to understand that is, you're wasting your breath in this society, man. People are taught these things from a young age. It's like 2 + 2 = 4. Once you teach someone that, man, you can't convince them otherwise, right? So and 2 + 2 is the truth. 2 + 2 + 4 is the truth, right? But you can teach someone a lie, and to them it can be the truth. Let's read this, man, because we want to make a point here, because we get questions about the sign, man, the sign, the table of nations, right? And then this, on the other side, we have, the tribes, the 12-tribe chart, right? But more importantly, the 12-tribe chart, right? So it says Ezekiel 37 and 15. It says, the word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick, and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions. Then take another stick, and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel, his companions. And join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in thine hand. And when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, wilt thou not show us what thou meanest by these? Say unto them, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel and his fellows, and I will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in mine hand. Right? So, first off, so that is the charts, man. Right? That's bringing the unification of the scattered men, the Gadites, the Ephraimites, the so-called Native Americans, and the so-called Latinas, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, so-called African Americans and Haitians and West Indians, right? And so it's bringing us together, man, to let us know that we are of the same. We're of the same family, man. Basically, different tribes, but we're all Israelites, man. And that's what it's there to explain it. But it doesn't mean just because everyone on those charts are brown skin, that every Israelite is going to look like that in the last days, man. That's just a guide, man. Right? And we always say that. We teach that, you are what your father is, man. So we never teach about black and white, man. We've had brothers in our camp, or I'll say men because they're not around anymore, so I ain't really going to call them brothers, but we've had men, we've all, a lot of camps have had men, and still have men in their camps, which look like Edomites, man. Alright? And I'll read verse 21, it says, and say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen, whither they be gone, and will gather them on every side, and bring them into their own land. So that's that gathering, taking them from the heathen, meaning they're going to look like the heathens, man. Alright? Let's get this real quick. So Deuteronomy 7 and 6, man. And it says, excuse me. And it says, for thou, I'm reading it from the top there because I've got some down the bottom I'm going to get into real quick too. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth, man. They're upon the face of the earth. So that's showing you, that's why we are different from them, man. We're always doing better than them, man. And even the situation that we're in, being at the bottom, we still manage to shine, man. We still manage to shine. So let's read on down here. This is Deuteronomy 14 and 2. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord Yahweh thy power, and the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth. Let's get what have I read already? Let's go here. We'll use this one. I'll read it from 33. It says, John 7 and 33 says, then said Yahweh unto them, yet a little while I am with you, and then I go unto him that sent me. This is before, he was going to be put on the cross, man. Excuse me. Verse 34, ye shall seek me, and shall not find me, and where I am, thither ye cannot come. Then said the Jews among themselves, whither will he go, that we shall not find him? Will he go unto the dispersed among the Gentiles, and teach the Gentiles? Right? So there's a Gentile state of mind as well. Right? So not only looking like the heathens, but behaving like them, man. That's that Hellenization, man. That's what most jakes outside this truth are with that. You know, they do things of this world, man. Right? Of this nation instead of their own nation. You know, the nation of Israel, man. Just wanted to get that one out there. And I think I'm going to finish on this one, man. So this is Jeremiah 12:9. It says, mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about are against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour. So it says, my heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. Right? Meaning what? A speckled bird has different colours, man. So we're going to come in all different shades. Right? And it says the birds round about her are against her. So you just have to look at the curses, and you have to look at the people on the sign, you know, on the 12 tribe chart, and see the positions and the situations in this world that they've been put into, man. And you will see that everyone on that chart that is named as Israelites are downtrodden, man, are cursed, are hated in this world, man. Alright? It's not hard to get. You know, Cole Palmer and his descendants, you know, his bloodline, they will be in the kingdom, man. Alright? Cole Palmer, yeah, let's just get his picture again. Who is it? Did I get who is it? Who is this man right here is an Israelite, man. Right? And he probably ain't gonna make it. I can't see him just, you know, well, it's not up to me, but you know, like it's likely that he's not gonna make it as a part of the elect, alright? Let's just keep it real. But he was gonna be in the kingdom, man. Alright? So you guys out there teaching this whole, you know, Israelites are black and all that, you need to get off of that nonsense, man. The scriptures say otherwise. You just don't want to hear that because you've got this complex about, you know, Esau joining in. They're not Esau, man. They're not Esau, alright? In fact, you know, I need to get something else before I finish off here, man. I have to get it now. It's come to my mind. I think it's, is it Matthew 3 or 13? That's 13. I'm sure. Hold on. Yeah. I'll finish here. So Matthew 13:1, it says, the same day when Yahweh shot out the house and sat by the seaside, and great multitudes were gathered together unto him, so that he went into a ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore, and he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, behold, a sower went forth to sow, and when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came up and devoured them up. Some fell in stony places, where they had not much earth, and forthwith they sprang up, because they had no deepness of earth. No, in fact, this is not what I want. Select it, hold on. Let me, this is what I want, further down. Jump the gun. Right. Matthew 13, I'll start again now. Matthew 13:18. Hear ye, therefore, the parable of the sower. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom. I'm still getting it wrong. Select okay. Third time's the charm, as they say. Right, tares among wheat. This is what I want. Matthew 13:24. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat. And when he went his way, but when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. And I'm going to do one thing, actually, and I'm going to just explain, or show, I should say, show why the image is important, right? So wheat and tares, you see a wheat brings forth, it can be consumed, it can be used, it's a consumable. The tare is nothing. It just looks like the wheat, but it has no substance to it, man. You can't pollinate with it, or whatever the word is in farming. It can't produce anything from itself, whereas the wheat can. Right? That's why it's a parable of the wheat and the tares. They look the same but aren't the same. Alright? So it says, so the servants of the house, verse 27 says, so the servants of the household came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seed in thy field? From whence then hath it tares? He said unto them, An enemy hath done this. The servant said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest, and in the time of the harvest will I say to the reapers, Gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. See, the secret's right there. It's going to explain it, but I want to explain it first anyway, man. So, look, man, the harvest is Yahweh Shai returning, man, and that's when he's the one that's going to actually decide who is who. He's going to let us know who is Israelite and who is of the seed of the wicked, who's the seed of the Most High, who's the son, who are the sons of the Most High, the living power, and who are the sons of the wicked, man. Yahweh Shai is going to do that, and it tells you, man, that it says that the tares will be burnt, man, gathered up and burnt, and that is the demise of Edom, man. They're going to be burnt up, man. And let's just get the tares explained. Matthew 13 and 36, it says, Then Yahushua sent the multitude away and went into the house, and his disciples came unto him, saying, Declare unto us the parable of the tares of the field. And he answered and said unto them, He that soweth this good seed is the Son of Man. Right, that's Yahushua. The field is the world, the good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one. The enemy that sowed them is the devil. And the devil is a man. The devil is Esau Edom. That's what the scriptures say, man. He's a deceiver. The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels. As therefore the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, so shall it be in the end of the world. Alright? I'm going to read anymore because the point has been made. So yeah, man. This is just a lesson to show you that, Israelites don't look like what you expect them to look like all the time, and you're going to see Israelites looking like Moabites, Ammonites, Elamites, Ishmaelites, right? Edomites, and that it's the Edomite one that burns you jakes out there that on this black thing so much. Forget about that, man. In these times, man, do you know how many people I've seen now that are showing themselves to be Israelites, man, that look like the heathens? It's showing you, man. It's out there, man, whether it's celebrities or just people that are on social media and stuff like that. So the real works, man. It's all through the soul, the spirit, and the seed line, man. Alright, so with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. And end up by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and to the great multitude scattered amongst all nations, man. Alright. So with that, I'll say Shalom.